Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. If you're a regular viewer, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been on a lot of people's minds lately: the differences between the new Trump administration and the 2016 Trump administration, and what these changes might mean for the future of the United States. When Donald Trump first took office in 2016, his presidency was marked by a wave of unpredictability, bold decisions, and a deep polarization of the American electorate. In many ways, his 2016 campaign was a revolution in American politics. He ran as an outsider, a businessman, and a populist who promised to drain the swamp and shake up the status quo. Fast forward to 2024, and Trump is making another run for the presidency. But this time, things are different, and they might be even more impactful. One of the biggest differences between the 2016 Trump administration and the new one is the political landscape. In 2016, Trump ran against a political establishment that was dominated by the Clintons and the Obamas, two of the most powerful figures in the Democratic Party. His outsider status helped him gain momentum with voters who were fed up with career politicians. But now, as a former president running for re-election, Trump no longer has that same outsider advantage. He's now a part of the establishment, with a record as a former president. His 2024 campaign is no longer about draining the swamp, but about reinventing the establishment in his image. The 2016 Trump administration was defined by controversy, strong rhetoric, and a lack of traditional political decorum. Trump's unorthodox approach to foreign policy, immigration, and domestic issues shocked both allies and adversaries alike. However, many of his key policies, like tax cuts, deregulation, and the America First agenda, had a significant impact on the economy, even if they were divisive. Fast forward to today, and Trump has had time to reflect on his presidency. He's also been through the scrutiny of an impeachment trial, multiple investigations, and the global challenges brought by the pandemic. The question is, how will these experiences shape his second term, if he wins it? First off, we're already seeing a shift in Trump's messaging. His rhetoric has become sharper and more direct. In 2016, he capitalized on outsider status and populism, framing himself as a champion of the people against the elite. In 2024, Trump is framing himself as the savior who will restore the greatness of America, focusing on reclaiming America from what he calls a radical left agenda. His rhetoric is more focused on nationalism and defending American values against threats both domestic and foreign. Trump is clearly playing to the base that supported him in 2016, but also trying to expand his influence to include moderates who might feel alienated by the current administration. Another key difference is the technological and social media landscape. In 2016, Trump used Twitter as a direct line to the American people, bypassing traditional media channels and creating his own narrative. His use of social media was groundbreaking, and it played a huge role in his victory. However, since 2021, Trump has been banned from most major social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook due to his role in the January 6th Capitol riots. While he has created his own platform, Truth Social, it hasn't gained the same traction as his previous presence on Twitter. In this new landscape, the question is, how will Trump engage with voters? Will he still rely on traditional media or find new ways to mobilize his base? One area where Trump is doubling down is his hardline stance on immigration. In 2016, immigration was a central theme of his campaign, and it continues to be a top issue for him in 2024. However, now that he's no longer the outsider, he is facing new challenges. The political environment around immigration has changed significantly. With the Biden administration's handling of the southern border, illegal immigration has become a hot-button issue once again, but the debate around immigration reform is even more polarized. How Trump plans to navigate this will be key in determining whether he can unite the conservative base around the issue or alienate voters who want a more balanced approach. when it comes to foreign policy, we're seeing a different dynamic too. In 2016, Trump's America First doctrine emphasized pulling back from international conflicts, withdrawing from global agreements, and putting America's interests above all else. The approach was seen as isolationist by some, but it also appealed to voters tired of endless wars and global entanglements. Since then, global tensions have shifted, especially with the rise of China as a major economic and military power, the ongoing war in Ukraine, and challenges in the Middle East. Trump's approach to foreign policy in a second term is likely to be more confrontational and more focused on reshaping the international order to better serve U.S. interests. The question is, how will the world respond to a more aggressive, America First stance in 2024? Economically, Trump is likely to continue his focus on tax cuts, deregulation, and job creation. While his 2016 policies helped fuel a period of economic growth before the pandemic, the long-term effects of his economic policies are still being debated. The 2024 campaign will likely hinge on Trump's ability to convince voters that his economic vision is still the right one for America, especially given the challenges posed by inflation, supply chain issues, and the ongoing recovery from the pandemic. Additionally, Trump's relationship with big business and his approach to corporate taxation will be a key point of contention between him and his rivals. Another area where we're seeing significant differences is in how Trump addresses social issues. In 2016, Trump made headlines for his controversial statements on race, gender, and social justice. In 2024, those issues have become even more polarized, with movements like Black Lives Matter, Me Too, and LGBTQ+ rights gaining more traction. Trump's base remains strongly supportive of his stance on law and order, but his comments and policies related to race, gender, and social issues are likely to further alienate moderate and progressive voters. Trump's handling of these issues in his second term will be crucial in determining whether he can expand his appeal beyond his core supporters. The 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal in modern U.S. history. The new Trump administration, should he win, will look very different from his first one. With his experiences in office, the rise of new political challenges, and a changing global landscape, how Trump handles these differences will have a major impact on the country. Will the 2024 Trump presidency be a continuation of his populist agenda, or will he adapt to the times in ways that could change the trajectory of the nation? One thing is for sure, the stakes have never been higher. So, what do you think? How do you think the new Trump administration will differ from 2016? Will it be better or worse for the country? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more political analysis. Stay tuned, because the 2024 election is just getting started. Hey everyone, thanks so much for sticking around until the end of the video. Your support really means the world to me. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch and engage with my content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a lot more exciting content coming your way, so be sure to click the bell icon to stay updated.